Are you here?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I don't know what water temp or oil temp these things get hot at, and I can't see my gauges.
Crap. I don't know if I can. Even if I opened up sim racing apps, I wouldn't be able to see that. I think idle is 2000, if I'm not mistaken. I was just practicing in the Gen 6, and I'm trying to think about the cup. I want to say it's like maybe 290 before you really start to feel it.
I didn't catch if there was a stage or not during the drivers' meeting.
This year on super speedways and road courses, I just give unlimited tires. Super speedways, I mean, tires really don't matter.
Accidentally had that muted.
Sounds good, thanks.
I don't know why I can't hear the broadcast.
I think you have box one.
Sucks.
That's what it looked like when I went by.
Matter.
All right, everybody get in the proper gear.
All right, Brian. Brand new league, brand new season. Kicking it off, Daytona. Good luck, buddy. Let's roll.
Hey, Derek. Derek, can you confirm if you can hear the broadcast or not? And tell me if you can, if the audio is too high or low on it.
No broadcast.
Oh, I said Derek. Repeat. Anybody? Sorry.
I can't hear the broadcast at all.
Sometimes I can't think and drive.
No, you're good, man.
So you can't hear the broadcast at all? That's interesting.
No.
Oh, I know why. I'm just cruising right now.
I get you, bud. 5 low. Brand new one down low, 18. A little bit of side drafting up ahead of you.
No fast repair. So gotta be a little careful here.
Yeah.
That guy behind me wants to go.
Xfinity race. Yeah. That Xfinity race that I ran and won the other night, it was all about protecting the bottom line.
And the trucks. Or Xfinity, never mind.
And Xfinity.
Gotcha, 10-4.
And the Gen 6 race that we ran 3 weeks ago was about the same thing. It was really all about the bottom line.
How is a Gen 6 nowadays?
It's fun. So far, they've ran Daytona, Phoenix, and last night was Auto Club. 3 weeks, 3 different winners.
Yeah. I saw they moved it to next week. Why are these guys up against the wall?
I think the guy just ahead of you accidentally touched it.
You give that much gap, somebody's likely to come up the middle.
You're not wrong.
I thought about it.
I think the 50 would have been committed to you also.
Oh, yeah. Ah, dang, Derek. So you're going karting, right? I hear you, Derek.
You are clear low if you want it. Five low.
Hope there ain't a stage at 25. I can't make that.
Where you're at, you should be able to save a little bit of fuel.
Yeah, I'm saving. But I can't make 25. Oh, they about wrecked.
Oh yeah, no.
It'll be a surprise.
Lap and a third short.
The guy below me's blinking.
Yeah, I see that.
Justin, I'm just gonna let off and ride behind these guys when I get to them. Sounds good, man.
Getting this far back, I
In
do.
front of you, if he would ride a little bit lower in the corners, I mean, you guys would be still right there up front. Trying to side draft the 5. Made that work a little bit.
If I could push one of them, I can get us to the front.
Yeah, you just all over the place though.
Oh, 10-4 Derek. I can't hear it in my headphones either. I just didn't recognize it till after I started. Oh man, they're getting wobbly.
Yeah, both of the guys in front of you have been side drafting a little bit, and that last time was a bit closer than I would have preferred.
I want to push one of them. I want to get up front. I don't want to be in the wreck.
I don't blame you.
And I don't want to drop back in a 43 car field. 44, excuse me, holy crap.
Not wrong.
Drop down, drop down, drop down.
I don't know if I'd want to push that at 15. In the corners, he's going way up by the wall. I don't even know if I'd want to be on his outside if he's on the bottom.
Yeah, but I don't lift.
I can get on him and let you know when he is or when he's not making contact with the truck ahead. That way you know you can pull up and give him a little bit of a push.
Yeah, I could get closer on him, but hopefully we'll be all right. I'm just freaking myself out. If there's an opportunity, though, I'm going to take it.
Right, I would too. Well, the 50's kind of backed off you. I'm going to guess he doesn't like what he's seen between the top two either.
You're not clear 72.
I'm in a really bad spot if they do decide to wreck, though. could, just as a third car back, kind of control how much the guy in front of me can push.
Yeah, you could.
And then we start dropping back too much.
Careful, because he's not very steady.
Yeah, I'm afraid, like I just let it happen there and we dropped back 2 cars.
Yeah. Well, get up on him, because he's definitely falling back a little bit. There you go. I know in super speedway racing there's a whole, don't push the pusher, but sometimes you got to be close to go fast.
Yeah, we'll get him.
There you go, a little bit of movement on your side since the 5 backed off. Not clear low.
Broadcast screen just went black. I think it's game crash or something.
That's not good.
Sorry, Brandon. I didn't mean to cut you off there. All good, man.
I wouldn't mind having a bottom lane. Call out the next time I got an opportunity.
Will do.
We're gonna need a pit soon. Left side's only.
Yep, you got about 3.5 in the tank right now. Gotcha.
Well, left side's and fuel. How many tires did we get? Unlimited.
Yeah, it is unlimited. Holy cow.
I guess he's let me by here.
There you go. I guess he figures he's not very good at pushing.
I wanted to get down right there.
Or he's got a pit too.
Stay inside if you can, guys.
All right, you're all set as far as pitting goes.
I gotta do it soon too, don't I?
Spotter.
All right.
You got 2.5.
There we go.
Oh, yellow flag. You still just want 2, or you want all 4?
Saving fuel, guys.
Just lefts.
Okay, good call.
We're running 60%.
Now, here comes your spotter.
Let's see if I can fix the broadcast here.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left. Catch the 119 car.
Let me know if you can hear that.
Yep, got him.
He's still at the having technical difficulty screen.
That was my fault, sis. Got panicked.
Gotcha.
Good thing we didn't pit early.
Right?
Catch the 119
Everybody catch up with the pace car.
EOL. EOL. I'm trying.
Catch the 52 car.
What are they doing?
I have no idea. I don't think they know either.
Pit road is now open.
All right, pace car's coming off 4.
The leader might be about out of gas or something.
He would be close. He needed this caution.
Oh yeah, I bet.
All right. Again, it's going to be the 6th or 7th stall, so you got a while.
Pit box in 10,
What a checkup. We're going 10 under. Can I pass left?
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh my goodness.
I got passing under the yellow.
All right.
That's it. Go.
Come.
Line up single file.
All right. Out 7th.
There's the broadcast back.
Okay.
No audio though. He's had more problems than I am.
I was going to say, I don't hear anything.
Stops completed.
There he is.
Looks like Connor Leach may have been out first. No, Sean Roberts. No, maybe not. Roberts might let him go here. Mike Corvu is going to be the leader for the time being, but he did not stop. So Mike in the number
Almost
97.
down. Sounds like Steven.
It is.
Oh, is that okay? Nice.
Mike might be gambling here just a bit if he stays out on this set of tires and doesn't opt to come down.
My bad. Oh my goodness.
Bit as we get further on through this
Right.
race. Again, we're still not quite halfway yet either. But maybe Mike's banking on a caution.
Talk about
Relatively
a weird
after
feedback
the
loop.
restart, and he'll get an opportunity to come down and pit, or he's just going to opt this time and come down and pit. If you wanted to get that lap led, pick up some points.
So it's going to be
Well,
on
this
your
thing back up and
side,
running for everybody. That was
Roberts,
a panic
Anderson,
situation for a moment. We
you,
didn't lose the stream per
and
se, but we
Bryant.
lost the service.
Inside's going to be
The
Leach.
side of things that
I'm sorry.
dropped out on us.
Leach, Klein,
I wouldn't say that it's the
Truxell,
first,
and
but it's a
Pollard.
very uncommon thing to happen. Again, I think it's only the second time I've had it completely just drop out like that. Meanwhile, Mike Corvu's coming down to pit, as we kind of expected. Looks like
Leader
Mason
did take
Short
the
is
bottom.
gonna come back down to top off. Short, I don't know if I like this call, though, unless it's a penalty, but
We got new people up here.
he was just outside the top 10 when he made this second
Yeah.
pit stop decision, and he's going to be
Is somebody
pretty
on the bottom
far
supposed to be
back
at
when
top?
he gets
The bottom
back
line
out
is a
there.
lot longer than the top one.
Was that what you were
I
talking
was in front of you before. Vincent
may
Short,
not
he's
let
back
him
in
exit
24th.
Pit lane is
Dang.
pit exit apparently was open, so Vincent Short gets back out. More pit stops underway.
We only got
So
two
maybe
cars a
not bad
lap
plan
down.
for 15. Loses some spots. He's mid-pack now, about 23rd. Checking on the stream chat again. Let's see, we got Joe Bennett.
Oh yeah, we were good on tires.
Let's go 00. Raymond Rowland. Let's go Rowland. Tom Janikowski with the high five and the checkered flag. Tristan Sykes
Derek Sokol.
making his pilgrimage.
They
back.
weren't
Says,
stuck
"I'm just
going
here to
40
watch Fanny
mph
wrap."
on pit road.
Smile on
Oh yeah,
everyone's
that's
face.
true, Derek.
Derek Sokol. They weren't stuck going 40 mph on pit road.
Go.
Speaking of Mike Fahey, he's back in the 32nd position currently.
Get up on his back bumper. They're very broken on the bottom.
Fahey, the number 19, the track racer entry. Mike coming over here to participate from Lone Star Racing. A few Lone Star Racers in here tonight. So we get ready for a restart here. It'll be lap 25 when we go back to green. The base truck lights have gone
I'll
out,
take the
so
bottom
it's
side.
time to go. Out of turn 4.
Why not?
Make the hard left turn.
Not clear.
Oh, Fahey's in here.
Green flag.
There it is, green flag back in the air. Connor Leach on the gas. Might be a little too far off. Might need to jump up to the outside lane here. That's exactly what he does. Opens the door for Chris Klein a bit, but no drafting help for the 18. No one in behind him. Leach doing it right. Got to work both lanes. Got to pull them both along. What happens when that lead truck swaps out the lane? It dumps a lot of dirty air on the truck that was behind the race leader. It provides drafting assistance to whoever's behind that truck. You switch down to the bottom and it kind of reverses the situation. So it's almost like a tug of war that you're working with the air alone. Pulling that lane along, you switch lanes, pull the other lane along, which keeps everybody else behind you side by side, which is preferred for the race leader.
I hate that I don't have the noise filter on the broadcast.
Oh, you talk? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, unfortunately, we got to hear the.
You hear the motors in the background?
Yeah.
You got racing cars.
That is the 72 of John.
The problem is, the only way that I know how to fix this problem is reboot my computer.
Three wide.
And he's going to check it out here and leave. Russ Endicott still sits in the pits as well.
Back 2. Middle's clear.
This is the box and goes back into his. Not sure the
Well, he
issue
just-
there. 72
Now
up
39 outside.
to go, but
They just went around that person.
meanwhile out front, Connor Leach still with
Yeah, they did.
Klein in tow, and Brian Mc-
99 still there. 52's with him. You got a little bit of a gap behind you.
Oh, they're going to touch. That's 3 deep bumping right to my right side, right?
No, the guy third was laying off.
Okay. Looked like he was coming in hot. Oh, I hit the apron. Still on the apron.
You're
Guy in front of me was too.
Connor Leach in control of this field for the time being. It seems like it's easy for him at this point.
RP2 on the high side, blinking a little bit.
He is right now. It's not going to stay that way, though. It's going to change. The further along we get in this race, the harder it's going to be to stay up front. Drivers going to be working together, trying to come up with a run, a game plan to get around that 71 truck at the front of the field.
What's the
A little bit of momentum now.
Concerned with? It's going to be the 99 of Albert Anderson. He was drafted his
what's the fuel
lead truck on the outside. That
lappage looking like here?
Toyota.
17 and a half.
Is it going to be a
99 outside. Leaders are clear.
Well-known super speedway racer.
one stop or 2?
Has the patience. That's the most important part
I
about
would imagine 2.
overly aggressive too soon. Heard guys talk about that. It's just a matter of being there at the end. Got to finish the race if you want to win the race.
Yeah.
It sounds so trivial. It sounds so silly.
I guess we just run it dry if it goes green.
And it's something that a lot of guys struggle with. You've got to be there
Derek
at the
Silva.
end.
Hit with the majority.
You're going to have a lap car coming up on the bottom.
85 lap schedule, so we've got a long ways to go.
He's pulling all the yellow. You're clear. Good run again off the 2. Both the leaders are clear. 99 still outside. Got about a 1 truck length gap between you and the 25.
Here with Albert Anderson on the roof cam.
Coming up on a low truck again. He's on the low side. He pulled off track.
Oh, I got one up. Oh, no.
Get up on him. Here you go now.
Lap truck just up ahead. Maybe the other way. Yes, he does. Goes to the bottom of the racetrack. You see the difference in speed just because of the draft? It is huge. Meanwhile, Albert Anderson pushes the nose out in front. He's the new leader, at least by a nose for now. Connor Leach going to battle back to the inside with Chris Klein. Meanwhile, Tom Barris steps on a line. Barris is actually a lap down now.
Let me have my spotter back so I can hear the temp warning.
Side. All right, will do.
Well, can't do that. The transition from the apron up to the banking can be a little scary. You saw why. The truck started to get up to that banked part of the racetrack. Started his turn a little more than he wanted it to. Slow truck just up ahead here, the 57. That's Ross Endicott. They almost made contact.
Ryan D. Young.
Still there.
Push mode engaged.
Endicott.
Ryan D. Young.
Hey, Bryant.
Push mode engaged.
How's it going?
Still there.
I'm 273 right now.
Stay low. There's on the high side.
Back out front, leaders still side by side. Anderson is falling back a spot as Klein's side
274.
behind Connor Leach, switches lanes, gets up in front of the 99 of Albert Anderson.
Yeah. 75. We're going to test the limits here on this backstretch.
Okay.
Good job. Next car is leader. Stay low.
80.
Stay low.
Got hot at 85.
Yep.
Crazy moves.
There you go.
Back of the pack. Sure.
I thought it was 280 earlier.
Might have been 30 of Drew Blaze. I don't know if he's just trying to get some.
I think I said that's where you start to feel it a little bit.
A little bit of a handling problem out of the corner. It was all the way down below the yellow line and then back up the racetrack.
I backed off too much, but I was getting hot.
34 laps complete. Connor Leach has been the truck to beat so far, but is he? That's the real question. Certainly fast enough to put the truck on pole position here tonight. And he's led the most laps up to now, but has anybody really been pushing the envelope? I'm going to bet not.
Still there.
And just about 9 laps away from halfway.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Klein now may lead this lap at the stripe. He does.
Still there.
Nice exit.
And we got
They got the numbers on the outside.
Jesse Redding needs to drive faster. Some words of support.
Still there. Stay low. Back in third.
Jesse Redding running in that number 21 machine.
To the 48.
In the back of the pack right now. He's up a couple of spots even still, though. He's only 39. He's just trying to wait for that.
He's hot.
He does not want to be mixed up in that big crash that is invariably going to happen. But how long are we going to wait for that to happen?
I'm not going to be able to push the whole length here, I don't think.
A few other trucks just trying to maintain pace. And
3 wide, oh my goodness.
You will now. They'll be able to push them clear because they went 3 wide.
Company, the leaders are at the end of the back straightaways. It won't be long before they're in trouble of losing a lap if they're not careful. They get all singled out, single file here. They might be able to keep
You're clear up.
Got one outside.
and run down that pack, but as it
Not
stands
clear
right
now.
just
99 outside.
numbers in this pack.
Coming back with a head of steam off the nose of the 52.
Last lap for Jesse Redding was a 48.70, where the leaders are running 3/4 of a second faster than that.
Stay low. Still there.
Whoa, not clear.
Still there. All right, man.
You got rear-ended. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. There you go. Caution's out.
Braking in turn 3. Line up single
Gonna take a look at your front end.
It'll be the rear, I believe.
It's the 71 car.
You got a little bit of a scuff over the right front wheel well. And taking a look at the back.
Tailgate here. Second truck in line to the inside. Now Albert Anderson to the outside of Connor Leach. That's going to be a competitive issue there as well, as Anderson was rooted out of that.
Just a little bit of damage on the right front.
Klein jumped up and got into that position, but Klein has since dropped back to the 8th position. Connor Leach with some stout company behind and to his right elbow.
Yeah, your backside's fine.
Also the 52,
10-4.
Dylan Bryant also in a
Oh, I do see it on the right front. I see a little gap there.
to clear himself into turn 3.
Hopefully they can fix that.
Crashes. Big one here at Daytona in the middle of 3 and 4. It looks like Days of Thunder out here.
Say that again.
We were lucky we stayed straight.
So Albert Anderson, it
Yeah.
appeared in the live shot, he tried to clear himself into turn 3. I don't think he had enough space to do it.
Sorry, I'm a little rusty. I'm trying.
And the big one here, just about 4 laps shy of halfway.
What? Crap.
Try and get a look.
I got it.
Left side's fuel.
Your wheel, your tires.
No, I don't.
All right, got it.
So we're going to watch the 99 here. That's Albert Anderson to the outside. Try to get
All right,
the closest
you're
shot we can. Dylan Bryant was giving him a big push.
3, 2.
And Anderson just got a little overzealous.
Right here.
Came down the racetrack, was not clear.
All the
Turns
damage
into
is
Connor Leach. I
repairable.
want to back this up.
Oh,
here.
yeah, 12 seconds.
Switch it to, I think, the roof camera.
Should I
here
take
on
it?
Connor
Nice.
Leach. Trick is trying to find
might as well.
this 44 truck.
Put me
field.
back, though.
Can I get a black clear?
A lot of people wrecked there, so
Come then.
Pretty well. Never caught up.
I'm going to let it go.
That's it. Go.
Okay.
I didn't lose too many.
Here we go. On board with Connor Leach. He was the race leader out of turn number 2. And you see Albert
11th.
Anderson there.
Yeah,
you're
we're fine.
Ooh, yeah.
Not clear yet. And he's
That was probably worth it at this point.
Thank you, sir.
And
I
it's
agree.
a tough position for Connor Leach because, I mean, a
lot of
tracks
people
you
involved in
just,
that wreck.
okay, if he's really coming all the way down, I'm just going to check up here and give him the spot.
Yep.
It's too early to
Well,
get aggressive.
that yellow
Basically,
99 that was outside of you when he came down,
Just get on
he
the-
was up and on top of some other trucks.
You've got 22
He
other
wrecked
trucks
hard.
behind you that aren't going to get the message, and they're going to run you over.
I saw a little bit on the broadcast there.
You need a clear or you will.
Yeah.
So interestingly enough, Connor Leach in pit lane here. He's got some damage, but he entered pit lane as the race leader still, so it wasn't brutally
There'll be a
terrible
one-stopper
for the
from here, though.
71. And in fact, I think he might still be out there as a competitor with a shot to win this thing.
You got
Jesse Redding parks in
45 to
pit stall.
go.
I'm not sure what the story is there.
So yeah. Yep.
It'd be
They
close.
were
I
sharing
need a save.
stalls. We probably are, because we got a 44 truck field here tonight, and that's more stalls than
But you'd have to have other people
trucks they
that
have stalls for.
are also saving, that are paying attention.
We're going to run into that a lot.
To have any kind of help on
Some of the
track.
Tracks just don't have enough space to pit all the trucks that we have here. Connor Leach down and away. He's going to rejoin this field. Got some repairs completed, and honestly, that truck
Derek
looks
Sokol.
pretty good.
Yes, one more stop and less a ton of overtime. Derek Sokol. Yes, one more stop and less a ton of overtime.
Try and get another look at this. Brian McCann drives into the back of Leach. He keeps it straight, but he's going to have some nose damage as well. But it looks like Connor actually got away with this one pretty well, all things considered.
Whoa, did they just about wreck there?
Pretty close. Man. My feet are cold on this concrete.
Oh man, yeah, on concrete. Are you barefoot?
Hey, 90, where you're at?
No, I got bare socks on, but it's still cold.
I think the 90
So
may
through
need an
this
ELO.
caution and some pit stops, Dylan Bryant will be your new race leader. And again, that speaking of drivers that are going to be hard to guard, the number 52 coming over from the Vigilante Racing League. He is pretty tough on these super speedways, not even just the super speedways, but especially super speedways. Of Derek Welch restarting to the outside, then Sean Roberts, Skylar Harrod, Paul Ferdiani in fifth, and then Mark Truxell as well.
Oh, no, but here he comes.
Eric Beadle receiving too much damage in that one. He's done for the night. Tough break for the driver of the 119 in the
All right, pace car is going to be pulling off.
Series. Led those first laps, but unfortunately will not be able to drive.
There's a good gap
tonight.
between you and the car in front of you.
Eric Beadle appears that he'll finish 38th place.
Green flag.
I think you're delayed by a little bit.
Black flag passing under yellow, waiting on the 90.
Okay, I'll check.
This is Eric Beadle just a moment ago in that wreck. I guess my only advice to Eric there is more brake, less steering. Sir.
There's a red truck up there all over the place.
Light ends early for the 119.
Yeah, I just took the bottom.
Field working on a turn.
That's him in front.
The outside.
Down pit lane.
A little bit of a checkup coming back to you.
Green flag.
And there we go. Green flag back in the air. Still leads the inside, but not for long. The three of Skylar Harrod drops down in front of Dylan Bryant, while Derek Welch leads the outside line. Harrod.
Everybody side by side, all the way back to you.
I'm going to clear, come down, and take the race lead. He's got it. Middle of 3 and 4. Bryant swaps lanes, though. He's looking for the race lead. What I tell you, folks, as we get further along here, it's going to get more aggressive in the change.
Audio looks like it's all messed up.
The strike, Dylan Bryant leads him back to the line. Harrod not.
Is it broadcast real loud?
I can definitely hear it. It's not like blaring loud. No.
10-4.
Switching lines again here in front of Derek Welch, trying to get that lead back, but Bryant switches it up again.
Ford truck in front of you has a truck length between him and the car in front.
Almost gets the safer barrier.
Clear up if you want it.
Psych! Changed my mind the last second when I saw a potential 3 wide happening. Reminded me why I'm on the bottom. So that's what saved me last time.
Gotcha. True.
Talking about Mark Truxell here, still running in fifth, started fifth. Mark is just going to ride.
I do want to make some passes though.
To go. Talk about patience. Mark has.
I don't want to be this far back.
To go, and you got 18, almost 19 in the tank.
I could just ride and play safe, and then beat him in pit maybe.
Yeah, that's possible.
Working his way up through as well. Started
3 wide.
Spot currently listed as 6th. Blue truck to the outside, the Sirius XM colors on board.
3 wide in front of you now.
The 45 laps in the books here. We're going to step aside, get a
back double.
Side-by-side break on the way. Stay with us. You won't miss a moment of the action, but we'll be back.
I met Marcos Garza when we were doing radiothons for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We needed sponsors to help us.
Is that some lap cars up there?
Yeah. Go just now getting into the corner. Yep.
Oh, it's just one car. It looked like a line of cars. I was like, what?
Yeah. Oh, no, just one. The front 3 on the bottom are all clear of the outside line. Coming up to that lap car, you're still on the bottom, now going up high. He's up by the wall.
Slow it up top, guys. Slow it up top.
3 wide in 3, 2, 1. Back double. Three wide in front of you. They're wrecking. Stay low, stay low, stay low. Good job, Ryan.
Coming to a stop. Let's go.
Ace truck's already out. Let me take a look at your front.
Is that you?
When in doubt,
Joe?
go grass.
Yes,
That's right.
sir. I had to wipe my ass real quick.
Nope, you look all good.
Butt pucker moment. I got an EOL, so nobody leaves a black flag.
I'll take an EOL there. I'll probably have to pass almost the whole field before we get there. I'll take an EOL.
Go ahead, Brian. Go ahead, Brian. I got.
Good job holding those brakes, guys.
All right, it brings you up to, well, B8.
Why are they all wrecking up front?
Trouble again here in the tri-oval. Truck still spinning in through the grass. Looked to be Mark Truxell got turned at some point. We were just coming back from break, or a little bit premature, but nonetheless. Big time trouble here at Daytona.
You took it 3 wide.
It appeared that this started in the top 10.
Ended up making contact with the truck outside of him, and that was that.
31, come around me.
Driver still pulling away from the scene.
31, come around me, man.
Are you going down pit road, or are you staying out?
If they all are, I am.
Truck doesn't look terrible.
Okay. Just left, sir. What do you want?
Just fuel. Fuel only.
Okay, fuel only. Got it.
2, right here.
Well, let's get a look at it.
All right, that's it. Go.
Oh, they were 3 wide there. I think the 69 of Dickerson was in the middle. I don't know if Truxell was trying to inch his way up, thinking that Dickerson was just holding him down. But
Gained a spot in the pits.
didn't have anywhere to go.
B7.
Let the 90 car by.
Rare mistake. It looks out of the 5 of Mark Truxell. Don't see that very often. Chris Klein looks like he may have stuck
Derek
through without
Sokol.
making contact with Dickerson.
Still one stop to go.
Contact, it was
Derek Sokol. Still one stop to go.
Comes barreling in, gets into the 80.
Yeah, one stopper.
More pit stops underway here at Daytona, but we have had two big ones already. One prior to halfway, one just after halfway.
When we pit, the formula is how many laps we need to go
And I just
divided
heard
by
something
2
interesting here.
plus 3.
It's not so much that I heard it,
gallons.
it's the fact that I didn't.
Okay.
And that was the engine not running on the 3 of Skylar Herod. Go on board here, listen. He's trying to save some fuel, I'm going to guess. There it is, yep. Shut the truck right off. Burns ignition back on, picks up the clutch, lets it out. Refires the engine. 2,800 RPM here, 25. And there it is, clutch, engine off. That's a good way to save around this place.
Derek Sokol. That sounds like a lot of math on a Tuesday night. Derek Sokol. That sounds like a lot of math on a Tuesday night.
So
Yeah.
we're going to talk to Albert Anderson here in a moment here, talk about that first
A lot of
line
math.
that we had just a little bit ago. We'll pull Albert up into the booth here. Albert, it's Steve with Track Limits. Do you got me?
Hey, Steve. How's it going, bud?
It's going good, Albert. Tough break, man. Out of this one early. You had a strong truck out there. You were battling for that race lead, but you turned down just a tick too early. It looked like you weren't quite clear. Why don't you walk us through what happened there?
Yeah, so Dylan and I have been working together really good all night. We got our way up to the front there. He was pushing me in the outside lane.
That's the guy who got turned, I believe, talking.
My plan was to drop down in front of Connor.
Yeah.
We got up next to him. Dylan said, "Hey, you're clear." Go.
That's the 99 from earlier.
Clear. So I'm not blaming Dylan. He's my teammate. I love the guy. It was just a total
Wow, the spotter called clear.
on both of our parts. And I apologize to Connor Leach for ruining his race and everybody else involved in that incident. It was really unfortunate.
Well, it's super speedway racing. It's kind of how it goes sometimes. It is what it is, but appreciate you jumping here to talk to us. I'm glad everybody's okay, and we'll get them next week in Atlanta, right?
Oh, next week is Atlanta. Nice.
All right, thanks for talking. It's Albert Anderson involved in that incident there, battling for the lead with Connor Leach. Turned down too soon, wasn't clear. That was the
Go.
big time wreck. Had another one since then.
Somebody clear my black flag. I don't know what bid he was doing there.
You are clear high if you want it. Now 20 outside, right rear.
I got a black flag too for passing under yellow. I don't know what was going on.
All right, ready for a restart here at lap 52. So getting the crunch time here, folks.
First and second on the bottom are now clear up. They're staying put though.
Oh, that green truck is.
Second guess that for a second.
There it is, green flag back in the air.
They are 3 wide.
Oh boy.
Got one to the outside, guys. 3 wide, 3 wide.
You are double, now 3. 34 in the middle, 33 up high.
Flashbacks.
Still 3.
Oh my goodness.
Still 3, now 20 in the middle, 34 behind them, 33, and one other up high. Looks like the 00. Still 3.
This is back down into turns 3 and 4. Skylar Herod still the race.
3 by 3, 2 rows deep. Leaders are side by side.
Lane, it's Dylan Bryant. Welch tried to jump up to that lane there, but Dylan was right there in the way. Nowhere for the one to go.
That was close.
They just got lucky in the middle because they were inside each other.
Yep.
To the outside.
All right, you're going to go back double file here in just a moment. 33 all the way on the outside is no help.
They're just inches off the safety barrier. Might have taken a layer of paint off the right side of that truck.
3 wide across your right rear and back double wide.
Straight away. Derek Welch inches his nose to the front of the field here for a moment, but the inside battling back, and we see 3 lanes now starting to develop yet again. Paul Verdiani trying to...
Well, we held it. That's impressive.
Side in the middle of 3 and 4. Behind him, the 00.
Yep.
It's 00 Joe trying to work that 3rd lane here at Daytona.
That's about right, going through a triangle.
Wide for the top 6 positions there. Verdiani and 00 Joe really trying to get something done.
This thing don't like the apron.
Need some more helpers. One truck trying to work its way up into the mix as well.
Nope, I caught the apron a couple times the other night in that Xfinity race.
That's Jason Steptoe. Oh, one truck in the wall though. 00 Joe gets the fence off.
Easy to do.
That's going to bring a ton of momentum. Chris Klein's going to switch lanes considering that, and that'll lead the 33 of Verdiani to the outside by himself. He's going to need some more help. He's going to lose ground in a hurry.
Yellow's out.
Up front, though, Skylar Herod and Derek Welch continuing to battle for the race lead. Behind the 3 of Verdiani, it's the 333. That's Sean Roberts, also on the inside line. Brian McCann in the black and
29 to go.
The top 3 in the inside. The outside.
It's going to be fuel only.
Dylan Bryant, and it looks like the 20.
Gotcha.
3 of Mark Collins in the iBuy-Power machine. It's the 20. That's Justin Lawson. Sorry about that.
Boy, look at that pack on that broadcast. That's a lot of trucks.
Paint schemes. Got to learn them all again.
That wide shot is beautiful.
Derek Sokol. Still can't make it on fuel.
I like these big fields.
Still can't make it on fuel.
In through the grass, it's Chris Klein, and the 79 Jarrett Woodard goes up the racetrack, clips the 14, and we got a big wreck.
Out. Hold your position. I know, man. I think we need to start putting like an age limit on racing or something.
So caution number 4 on the speedway. Chris Klein involved in this. We caught just the tail of it in the frame here. We'll go back.
Where did that audio come from?
They might have been okay if they stayed down in the grass, but they didn't.
Your spotter?
Up to the banking in turn 3. So let's get a
sounded like anyway.
It might have been the broadcast. I don't think mine says that.
Back it up a little further here.
Maybe Steve has his spotter on.
Maybe then.
So Woodard on the inside, Klein in the middle, and then the 50 up top. Looks like they're going to come together here.
5. Keep digging, man. 3, 2, 1.
Tough to tell exactly there if there was any net code or if they just kind of got hooked. But all 3 of these trucks head down the track.
That's it. Go.
Jason Steptoe, Chris Klein, Jarrett Woodard.
Line up single file.
Then this is where it becomes an issue. Steptoe did a good job keeping it down low on the racetrack, but Woodard and Klein, they're coming back up.
All right, got to be 10th unless anybody decides to come on down pit road to top off one more time.
And the 08 gets in the mix.
Nah. I mean, somebody might. Yeah, no, it's too long of a stretch.
Usually Ken Couch.
The guy in that green truck, Derek Welch,
it is Ken Couch.
He's actually pretty good at pushing.
So 4th caution of the night.
Where you know him from?
57 we currently are on. Race leader is still Skylar Herod.
I was just watching him in that last green flag stint.
Oh, 10-4.
The leader on the bottom clear most of the time.
Stayed on the racetrack. So it's Herod, Roberts, Collins, David, Verdiani, and 00 Joe. fantastic. Connor Leach has also stayed on the racetrack, making his pit stop last at lap 50. So
Derek
Connor
Sokol.
not in a bad spot here.
That's a trait of people named Derek.
Good one, Derek.
Quote, ruining Connor's
That's a trait
race.
of people named Derek.
It's quite ruined. I think Connor can still salvage a solid finish, and there's still an opportunity for him to win this race if it really comes down to it at the end. Well, while we're under caution here, we're going to step aside again. Stay with us. We'll be back after this.
Need insurance coverage that's built for speed? Frank Yea's office in South Charleston has your back. Whether you're blazing down the highway, protecting the home you've built, or setting up a legacy for your family, we've got the coverage you need. Auto, home, life, fast, simple, and made for you.
What's that 55 doing? That's a lap car. He's got to drop back.
He's supposed to be. Yeah, he's supposed to be way back. Yeah, 37th.
All right, guys, let's finish this race out strong, guys. Calm it down a little bit.
Calm it down. This is where I'm getting excited. Start talking up the middle.
All right, truck's going to be pulling off. Go, go, go. Nice. Clear low if you want it. One car now down low. All right, push, push, push.
I'm gonna leave that one up to Derek. I'm not sure what happened. I can't. I'm up here in the front.
All right.
What happened? I didn't hear nothing.
'71 low, right along with the 33. Four trucks with you. Leader on the bottom side is clear. A little bit of momentum on his bottom side.
Can you hear Biddy, Derek, or no?
I don't hear Biddy.
He said he got black flags passing on the inside. He tried to pass the 55, got spun. I'm not sure what happened. Are we going to clear this or?
If you got forced down pit road, yeah. All right, go ahead and clear it then, and I'll go back and look at it. Well, I'm so sorry, Nick Biddy. I mean, I didn't hear you.
.23 to go. You have 18 and a half in the tank.
For some reason my boss keeps muting. I don't know why.
Top two on, I'm sorry, bottom two are clear the high side. They chose to stay low.
I want to get on that bottom side if I can.
Okay.
That blue truck is freaking me out.
I get it. He's definitely a little side to side. Like a wiggle wagon. .71 still inside with one right behind.
I thought he got him there.
You're okay. You're good.
I haven't taken my eyes off of them.
Under 16 in the tank.
That's literally all I'm watching.
Gotcha. Lap car coming up. Right now he's on the bottom side. You're gonna have a hole. No, not there yet.
Is he gonna stay low?
Car pulled to the apron. He's in the grass.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, that was my opportunity to go low. No.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't there.
Oh, I might get pushed up front here. Is that another lap car?
Yep.
Running in second now.
Trucks on a high side, definitely trying to side draft.
Josh Sisk in the chat says, except we all get wrecked. Josh. You didn't read that chapter? Either way, teammate Skylar Heron still at the front of the field. 19 to go here from Daytona. Mark Collins jumping up and down on the line there. He's trying to get air on the nose of that truck to keep it cool, or if he's trying to play peekaboo around the mirror to distract Skylar Heron. Either way, it's making me nervous.
Clear low.
Chris Klein says, I just wanted to go back up front. He's talking about his perpendicular rejoin. Then we got the VRL, the Vigilante Racing Network says, let's go Bryant, Welch, and Dickerson. VRL is one of the leagues that we cover here at Track Limits. We'll be live with them here at Daytona in the trucks tomorrow evening. A little bit later start.
They're 3 wide, 3 rows up.
Make sure you're here early. Many of the drivers in this race will be in that one as well. Albert Anderson, for instance.
Back double.
Larry Dickerson. Dylan Bryant. And others. Derek Walsh might even run it. Sometimes he runs over.
They're wrecking outside.
Busy guy lately, so I don't want to speak for him, but he may run it.
Straighten it out, straighten it out. No yellow, keep on the gas. There's the yellow.
I thought I was going to have to stay in it.
Sean Roberts.
Where was that yellow at?
Joe Bennett.
Yeah. Right?
Little grass driving tonight, huh? Jeez.
I just want the rest of my
A little bit.
Derek.
All right, so no tires.
So there goes the rest of my non-gray hair.
On a turn number 2, I thought.
And there's 16 to go.
I'm gonna need a.
You had 12 in the tank.
Again, told you, Mark Collins is making me nervous back there.
5.1.
Might be in need of a drink. Seems like he's got the shakes behind Skylar Heron.
Thank you.
Or do you want 6.8 in case of a green-white checker?
One needs an EOL.
15 to go.
One car.
Oh, trouble. There's Mark Collins up the wall. Caution.
7.
Did we get a caution?
Yeah. Go ahead. What you said.
There it is.
What you said.
6.8.
Yeah, just stay right there.
That first one should be good, right?
So with
5.
16 laps to go, wreck in the trial.
Okay, 5.1.
One here at Daytona. All we can do is go back and watch.
Yeah.
It's kind of right in the middle.
10-4.
All right.
Checking up going into 3.
It's not even the same wreck, I don't think.
That'll put us to 10 gallons. So hopefully I'll skip the last can.
Nope.
And only take 1 can, and they'll take 2.
Looks again. We saw Mark Collins
beat him off pit.
Top and bottom quite a bit, but it looks like while he was pushing, he may have received.
We could take less fuel, but I envision it's going to be a green-white, green-white check. I can't talk.
Try to nail that down. They're out of turn.
Yeah, green-white checker. I get you.
Them words are hard.
Help me. This may be enough. Let's see. Watch the 00.
I want to watch the broadcast, but I can't.
See Collins kind of switching lanes back and forth. We've been watching that the last handful of laps. I don't know that 00 Joe got into him there. I think this just might have been an issue with Collins and switching lanes the way that he was. It was
3, 2, 1.
very strange.
Right here.
Nice entry.
All right, that's it. Go. Line up single file. Left up 71.
Had to drive that one.
7. Nice.
Watch. Second
The tires are slick.
Because the truck to your outside kind of, well, truck to your outside kind of squeezed you down a little bit too.
It just goes too far right. Yeah, there it is. That wasn't 00 Joe.
Oh, that was that blue truck that did that too.
Swapping lanes a bit, goes up into the 333 of Sean Roberts. And then everybody else is trying
Check out
to
Sean
avoid.
Roberts.
See, Brian McCann picks up on it immediately. So did Derek Welch. Both of these drivers, they're going to just go off-road here.
There's a 57 car.
They're trucks. They're supposed to go off-road.
Oh.
Welch and McCann both missed the wreck in doing so. So nicely done by those two.
That's the second time tonight.
So through that
triangle is dangerous.
Number 5 here. It looks like Eddie Rose has stayed out on the racetrack to lead a lap.
Yeah.
And his number 88 Ford Performance F-150.
Anybody in front of me?
Right where you qualified.
Anybody in front of me got damage? Shouldn't have any damage in front of me.
Let's take a look.
Unless somebody stayed out. Nah, everybody pitted. The 88 car did not pit with
Connor, I'm
us.
about to grab some nicotine, so if I swear, just ignore me.
So I imagine Eddie's going to pull down and pit here. He's stepping out of line regardless. So Double O Joe's going to take the race.
No, he's pitting now.
Is Eddie out of gas? No, he's still on the front.
Nope, nobody in front of you's gotten any at least front end damage.
10-4.
It's gonna put you up. Yeah, P8 still.
And I got to remember, they got a rule in this league. Cannot go 3 wide on the first lap.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough for me.
I'm thinking Eddie may come to pit lane here.
Oh, man. It's time to go now.
Did pit there lap 71, so I think everybody's...
Yeah.
There's not even a thought here. Everybody's good to go to the end. 14 now, 13 laps to
I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm going up the middle.
12 laps remaining.
Hey, oil there.
Eddie Rose pulls down into his pit stall. Top off the tank.
After the first lap.
It'll be 12 to go at green.
Sets in tonight's race. I don't know if that's going to stay the same throughout the course of the season. I think they typically try to short the field some tires here to force some strategy into it. I like that sort of thing, honestly. It does force the guys to save some tire throughout the course of the run, maybe skip changing them on one of the stops.
The number 1 car in front of me is the league admin, so
horrible trying to drive one of these races.
I got to follow the rules right now.
Tires that just need to be replaced, especially when there's other guys out there on fresh rubber.
That sucks.
Also, at the same time, trying not to wreck him because he'd probably be pretty mad about that.
So 13 laps to go. Pace truck lights have gone out. So yes, we'll get the restart.
Oh, what other league was it where the league admin took you out for the championship?
Oh man, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name of it.
Fast stops. Yes, a lot of those drivers 6 and 7 seconds.
All right, go.
That's fuel only for the majority of those drivers.
Hey, black flag clear, pass on you.
Might indicate right sides only, but that's even pretty quick.
21, yeah.
Another page is 1467. That's 4 tires.
You're clear up if you want it.
A lot of gas and goes here. Everybody trying to get that track position. The problem is, it took everybody did the same thing.
Call that out again.
Split outside between the 1 and the 33. Leader up front is clear high side. Chose to stay low. Side by side, all the way back to you.
The guy in front of me is taking 2 lanes.
The control truck on the restart. The top 3 get away a little more than everybody else.
I ain't gonna be able to go up the middle like that.
Good thing on these super speedways. If we're at Michigan, sure, no problem.
No.
Here at Daytona, all that does is allow the trucks behind you to get a run. And speaking of run, here comes at 71 and Connor Lee. Dominant truck.
Pushing on the bottom.
He's in a battle with Elbert Anderson, and Anderson cleared himself, but was not clear. Leach able to get repairs effected on that truck, and we talked about his...
If the bottom side wins this, it's going to be by like half a car length.
Here he is in that top 5, second truck in line to the
Unless there's a big wreck.
$34.
Yeah, all over the place.
11 laps to go.
Hold on, buddy. We got this.
Inside coming back. Seems we've got a little bit bigger trucks lined Bryant here at the outside. Dylan Bryant, Connor Leach. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 trucks to the outside. Now, the bottom line starting to come back together here, so that's been the dominant place to be all race long. Not saying it's impossible to do on the outside, but man, it is a tall task. Coming to 10 laps to go, and again, keeping in mind.
I'm tempted to want to go high.
3 now, 15 outside.
Finish.
I just think there's going to be another big one, though.
Simulation, folks. We haven't had a non-overtime race at Daytona. We've had
9 to go.
And I'll take top 10 if needed.
Real life.
Top 10 out of 40.
So you're good to go.
Seems to be chaos on that last couple of laps, but we'll see if it plays out here in scheduled distance of 85 laps here at Daytona. 10 laps to go presently. Double O Joe out in front. Skylar Harrod in behind Double O, pushing him down the back straightaway. Problem for Harrod, though, is he's got a fast truck. He knows how to draft at this place, but he's got to have a hole to get through. Right now, with 52 of Dylan Bryant being side by side with Joe Bennett, really no place to go. Skylar
Derek Sokol.
force that hole open.
Checkers or wreckers.
Maybe go up the gut.
Derek Sokol. Checkers or wreckers.
You can pull a Joey Logano and try to stuff it in the middle, but as that
I hear you, Derek.
closing,
It would be nice to have a back-to-back Daytona win. Big checkup.
Ooh, one's thinking about it.
Oh,
Caution.
and I got to start on the outside.
Getting a notification as to what it's for, though.
last truck on the lead lap. Crystal having a strong run here tonight.
Must have been way in the back.
She's down a handful of spots, and that thing is damaged. She hasn't given up. I give her a lot of credit for sticking it out. Every point matters, and this is how you earn those extra points, even though you got a truck that's hurt. Back out front, though, the battle continues to rage. Dylan Bryant, the 52 on the outside. Joe Bennett on the bottom, down the back straightaway.
Checking up on the back straight.
A lot of drivers playing peekaboo again in the rear view mirror.
Back.
Left, right,
Derek
left.
Sokol.
All right.
Debris.
And the caution's
Derek
out.
Sokol. Debris.
Let's give me
I
status
don't
on your
know
car
why.
there.
Potentially Eddie Rose involved in this. Maybe John Luke Wilkie, Ken Couch. And this with 7 laps to go. This won't put us into overtime just yet. Let's get a look. What happened? Ah, Ken Couch in trouble here.
was that
He slides up the
retaliation?
racetrack, clips the 72. That's John
Come
Luke
on,
Wilkie.
guys. Catch up with the field. Let's go.
That looks strange.
72, you need an EOL. I saw you spin out going into pits.
No, Derek. Need an EOL.
Oh, no. He rewound it.
It started.
Yeah.
Guys, the cars.
It started way before what I saw.
Pass them, guys, and we'll clear it up later.
Couch making contact with
He
somebody.
ain't got a good angle of it.
A better shot.
And guys, under speed.
There
That's
it
for
is, 3
you.
wide. It was the 14. Couch is coming up just a bit.
Yeah, they
14
just
coming
touched.
down
3
there in the
wide.
middle.
Bottom 2 cars touched.
Sends Couch to the apron of the racetrack. Left sides get down there, and that's invariably what happens. It just shoots you back up the racetrack. Couch goes up. So does the 14 of Ryan Kemper. Mark Collins is going to sneak through, but Couch trying to save it.
All right, I'm back.
Racetrack clips the 72 of Wilkie.
Wait, we did that.
It's his history. Carson Rowland in this. So is Russ Endicott.
Never mind.
Wilkie's going to slide down the racetrack.
We did that fuel
Very
calculation
lucky
wrong.
not to collect anybody. And there's Eddie Rose at the inside on the grass trying to get through. Did a good job.
No, we were in the middle.
So 6 laps to
No,
go now.
5.
We'll-
I think 5.
Derek
Whatever your
Sokol.
first one you said
I'm
was
tired.
what we needed,
Let's win this in regulation.
Restart with 4.
but we already had 5 in the tank.
I'm tired. Let's win this in regulation.
Just a 10-mile shootout to the finish. Does the yellow come back out?
So I'm saving for no reason.
Yellow coming back out because that's just
Last I saw, there was 16 in the tank and 9 to go, I want to say.
Again, for any newcomers watching this race here tonight, that is not a knock on the league whatsoever. You watch the real races.
I mean, it's so good. I'm just overthinking it.
Same thing happens on these super speedways, whether it's Daytona, Talladega, or even Atlanta. The situation with Atlanta, though, is pretty fluid. It's changing quite a bit. The weather down there in Atlanta, Georgia, and Hampton, Georgia, that is, it's aged that track pretty quickly. It's really getting to a point where
Derek Sokol.
Yeah, you're holding it.
Keep saving in case of multiple overtimes.
The men from the boys.
Derek Sokol.
Shoot, I can go 14 laps from here, though.
Multiple overtimes.
We're starting to see some of that even here at Daytona.
Got 14 laps in the tank.
Track continues to age. It was repaved back
wide
in
open
2010,
laps.
so we're on our 15th year of this asphalt, believe it or not. That's just the incredible part. 2010 Daytona 500 with the fresh pavement when Trevor Bayne took it.
I can push my gas pedal a little bit further
off the nose
and get a little bit more fuel in there. Right.
There you go. Open up that carburetor.
Is that how it works?
Let her eat. That's right.
Get that butterfly vertical.
Yep. Little extra heat from the spark plugs.
Boom.
Gap them a little different.
Speaking of spark plugs, I need to change them out in one of my cars. Let's do.
I remember when I was a kid, I took my father's gapper out of his toolbox. We were down by a lake working on his old Nova, and I just picked it up out of the toolbox and skimmed it across the lake. I pissed him off something bad.
So kind of as we predicted here, it's 5 laps to go.
Oh, that's a good one.
Gone out, so restart coming the next time by, half lap away. It's going to be 4 laps remaining. Dylan Bryant.
All right, pace truck's off.
Appears to be a race
starting
leader
4th on the outside.
Time of the
Let's roll, sir.
Joe's going to restart to the outside. Really, the disadvantage place, unless he can just guess when Bryant is going to fire off. That's going to be his only saving grace. Honestly, I think Skylar Herod is going to have the advantage here. Second in line on his inside behind Dylan.
Bit of momentum on the outside. You're going to pull even with the 33. Leader up front, trying a little bit of side draft on the bottom.
2 for 71. That's Derek Welch. The 1 truck to the inside. And the 34 machine. Joe David. Trying to get used to David in the 34 truck. Usually it's the 6.
Got the 4 with you, the 15 low. Four to go. And caution.
Green flag.
And there it is, green flag back in the air. Bryant on the throttle. Get that truck length advantage right off the get-go. I'll get the words out, I promise.
Does the no 3 wide on the first lap
The big time push to Joe Bennett.
apply to the green-white checkered?
At least halfway alongside Dylan Bryant.
That's a great question.
This one really going to come down to these top 10 trucks, I believe.
I don't think he added that as an exception.
Usually does here in Daytona, but Dylan Bryant still out in front, side by side for second. Skylar Herod and Double O Joe.
I got a private message there saying Chris was going to go with me, so I was going to hop out.
And there it is. Caution's out.
Put you out there, bub.
Gotcha.
Scott Miller potentially in this.
I'll key up and ask if you want me to.
don't know. Do you want to be that guy?
Too hard, sir.
I know, right?
Well, I'm trying to find it, but I can't find Milner in the list. Milner in the 31 here, but no, Mark Truxell involved in this one.
I'll ask it. Does the no 3-wide rule on the first lap apply to green-white checkers?
Definitely something going on way before Truxell got involved in it. So we're going to back this up
Within
even
10 laps
further.
to go, the 3-wide rule does not apply.
This was down the back straightaway. Really don't know what was going on here.
10-4, thank you.
There you go.
All right, I didn't know that. Good, yeah, good thing I asked.
Couch on the outside. So Tom Barish in the 55, then the 90 truck, then Mark Collins.
Now everybody's going to do it.
I hope they do and give you a good line to follow.
Oh yeah, I'll do some
Couch
pushing.
might have lost a left rear tire.
We got two teammates in front of me in
That or just the
the
weight
speed shop there.
Couch going to the bottom of the racetrack. It got the thing loose.
There's
on
another one to the
straightaway.
left up there. Three of them.
Correct, goes up the racetrack, hits the wall. And then the same thing happens, it looks like, to Mark
We do have team racing in here, so it's looks like their team's doing pretty good.
Again here, see, you watch the 08 of Ken Couch. We'll go a little bit closer this time. So he's coming down the racetrack. This is getting into 3, but we're not there yet. We're still on the backstretch, and then the truck.
Who were your
comes
teammates?
around.
I don't have any.
So you see that he hits the wall, and then Truxell.
Other than that private message about Chris being with me. Yeah.
Thing starts to happen. He unloads the right rear of the truck.
I don't even see.
Situation. He's trying to save it. Here comes the 14. That's Kemper. Big time hit for Truxell. Wow, that is strange. Well,
where you at, 90?
so I'm not sure if we're going to get the one to go this time or if we're going to get our first attempt at a green-white checkered here. We have 3 to go right now. We cross the stripe. It'll be 2 to go. I don't know if they're going to give him the one to go with 2 left.
It'll be green, white, checkers,
That would
Steve.
be a green and white, and then the checkers, so they'd get 1 lap to settle this here at Daytona.
What? We get 1 lap? No, we get 2 laps, right?
No, I don't. No. Yeah.
What's Steve talking about?
It's still showing 3 to go. I don't know.
Where you at? 07.
I'm coming.
Maybe he's talking about 1 to go on the caution. Maybe I misheard it.
No, you heard it, right? I heard the same thing.
Oh, I'm so glad I know I get to go up the middle now, or outside. I don't know. I feel like I got to do something. I got Chris.
Well, the 4 will go with you.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Why not try it? I'd rather be the pusher, but there's no situation I don't think I'm going to be in to be the pusher. Unless these two, maybe these two in front of me on teammates pull out, and I'll pick up the middle guy. That might be a possibility.
That one was testing it earlier. The green
timing
number 1, so you're inside a couple of rows up or a row up.
Yeah.
Testing that middle line a couple times, kind of seeing where the truck in front of him was going. It was a different truck before, but the fact that he was possibly willing to go up the middle
which would technically be
might show what he's going to do here.
So in a real world situation, you'd get the white and the green at the same time. Now, I know NASCAR. I've been watching NASCAR a long time.
I think I'll lose if I go out myself. I really need these teammates to go out.
They would just say to the pace car, turn the lights back on, go an extra.
Ready, ready, ready.
And in a place like Daytona,
go.
I can honestly say I don't necessarily mind it in a way. And then the other way I'll kind of do this is you're going to wad up more trucks. But there's no real financial investment in building these simulated trucks. So, I don't know. Might extend our night, but that's what overtime means.
They ain't going, are they?
4's with you.
The system fixes itself and we get the green and white at the same time.
This yellow guy's blocking.
It's a learning experience.
Bit of momentum. There you go.
isn't that fun.
High side's moving. 4's still with you.
Caution.
Stay off the walls. Off the wall. Off the wall. Off the wall. Okay. E6.
Come on, guys.
All right, here we go. Pace truck hits pit lane.
Gained a little bit.
And Bennett in front row here. Ryan's going to fire first. Green flag in the air. Gets on the gas.
We might have some people running short on fuel here shortly, depending on how close they cut it.
Very possible.
There it is. 2 laps to go. So this is our first attempt for sure. The field barrels down into turn number 1.
Let me take a look at your right side a little bit. Did you scrape it all? It looked like you did.
No, I'm good.
Of the 00 Joe machine.
Okay.
I'm sure there was a few pixels between me and the wall.
Driver scattering a bit. Dylan Bryant losing some drafting assistance from the 3.
Very few.
00 Joe get out in front. And the caution comes back out.
Any feeling about the car at all?
I was really worried about what was going on beside me
In this.
to the left.
Pollard as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's attempt number 1.
Because I saw the inside driver like 2 cars up dart below the yellow real quick and then come back up, and that shot the guy in the middle, and then we're 3 wide, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, the leader on the bottom got shoved below the yellow line. That's why he came across saying, don't push the pusher.
Oh, was it the leader? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look, see what happened here.
And then the 33 kind of crowded the 34 a little bit. And then you went back double wide.
That's called, oh, the 20.
You had plenty of room on the bottom. No, you were good to go.
Johnson involved in this a little bit as well. He was the inside truck.
I just went back and watched it again.
10-4. I couldn't tell what happened. I just saw a little bit of movement, and then I was like, went to the wall.
Blaze was in the middle. Pollard just kind of came down there. There were 3 wide. Justin Johnson was at the bottom.
Because if I can be right up against the wall when they hit me, I can potentially stay straight and not break too much.
Yeah.
Wow, we were all bunched up tight.
Doesn't realize Blaze is in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody tried shooting it up the middle and it didn't work.
This goes on his lid too. Then the air gets underneath the Pollard truck.
The person to his left and the person's to his right.
Because the bottom got all bunched up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch this one more time from the onboard.
Oh, that middle just didn't work. Wow.
Onboard with Drew.
And he had a gap. He was going up through the gap. That right there is what I was going to eventually try to do.
Now, looks like Blaze comes up just a touch. You watch the right side of that truck and that sealer line on the racetrack.
Right, 2 trucks at the exact same time.
I think you didn't realize Justin Johnson maybe was inside.
Big wreck too.
Room for the 10, but there was no room to the right side. Makes contact with the 25.
And wind makes tonight feel like -6 degrees. It's gonna be cold.
So field rides behind the iRacing pace truck here. We are on lap 87 of the scheduled 85. That's how green-white checkers work. I didn't talk about the rules of the green-white checker for those that might be new to watching the stream.
Also, the 2 teammates in front of me now.
Green-white checkered finish is something that NASCAR and other series have used over the years to try to give the race.
Still got Chris behind me, so
rather than have them finish this race behind the pace truck. So the way that it works, green flag comes out, we effectively add.
I just don't know if I want to pull out or not.
You know, the 2 in front of you, they're going to be talking on the radio.
Green flag, they go around.
Yeah.
As long as they get back to the white, there will not be another attempt. However, if the caution comes out prior to the race leader taking the white flag,
I might pull out late if we're still
do that up to 3
too wide. By late, what I'm talking about, like going into 3 on the last lap.
Pulling out late never isn't good.
Checker finish is really the same thing. It just happens to be within the scheduled distance. It does not count.
Yeah, it won't win the races every time.
Technically, it perfect world.
Nah.
Imperfect world. that
Sometimes
is.
you set them off to the races, though.
Checkered finishes or attempts at them. Certainly not the case here tonight. We're on lap 88 of 85. Race truck lights are out.
After what I just saw, I don't think going up the middle is viable.
On a minute and a half, we'll be racing again.
Yeah.
So if you need to run to the fridge to grab a new beer,
On the other hand, if I force it,
just don't be long.
I'm assuming they're in communication with each other. The orange car might come up and pick up the green car, and I'll be stuck middle. But what they don't know is Chris is following me, so Chris can push me up through the middle. That might be a strategy.
It might be. Might actually finish a couple rows 3 wide.
I think I'd rather be in the middle than on the outside.
2 wide is frowned upon, remember.
You're absolutely right, Todd.
2 wide is frowned upon, remember.
All right, bud, here we go. In the restart zone, ready, go, go, go.
Wow, did they have a
Got a little bit of a late start.
huge start.
All kinds of momentum on the high side. 4 still with you. They kind of closed off the middle there.
Keep an eye to make sure a third line ain't coming up behind us.
All right.
Even with these
I got you.
finishes, we're came down to 14 or 17 laps ago. Majority of the field coming down the top line.
Got to get the blocking. There you go. There's your line. There's your line.
Back up the road, green flag in the air. Dylan Bryant fires first, gets in the back of Double O Joe. It's going to
At least you got 1 out of the way.
even further.
4's not going to have room. 97's going to fill that hole. You're in the middle. Hold your line.
Connor Leach, visions of Albert Anderson, clearing himself.
Still 3.
Checks up this time.
Still 3. 97's pushing you. Still 3.
Leach now going to push Dylan Bryant.
71 outside. He's got the 4 as help.
For Connor Leach to maybe get around Joe Bennett. We'll see what
Still 3.
2 laps to go.
71 outside. 33 low. Hold your line. Hold your line. They're wrecking behind you. White flag's out. Keep going. Keep going. White flag's out.
Dylan Bryant.
Didn't work.
Race lead gets clear of Double O Joe. Middle of 3 and 4. Exit.
Right. That's right. Keep it straight.
Looking for the white flag here at Daytona. No. Crossover here.
There you go.
Joe Bennett goes to the outside in front of Connor Leach. Now we're 3 wide behind him.
P10, sir.
To the 71. They cross the stripe. White flag in the air.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Daytona.
I blacked out.
No way they make it back to the checkered flag. Dylan Bryant in the 52 with the race lead.
Watching the broadcast.
Over Double O Joe Bennett. Skylar Herod pushing the 52 out in front. Out of turn number 2. Half a lap away. 3 wide from first.
Derek
all the way
Sokol.
back.
Good run. Bedtime. Derek
Dylan
Sokol.
Bryant still with
Thank you,
the lead.
Derek.
Good
Skylar
run.
Herod pushing.
Bedtime.
Have a good one.
Bennett to the outside with the 34 and the 71 to Connor Leach in the wall.
Oh, they were 4 wide back there.
We got trouble. They're
So the green truck came up, so I went low.
all the way back. Oh, big time trouble.
It's like you
still.
bounced
Truck
off his
almost
bumper.
on its lid, but Dylan Bryant
Yeah,
in
the net code was
He's
weird.
gonna win it here at Daytona.
Douglas Wysocki.
Joe Bennett
race,
will settle
Brian.
for second.
Thank you,
Skylar
Doug.
Douglas
Herod third.
Wysocki. Good race, Brian.
What a finish. Dylan Bryant taking the race win to start the season off here at Daytona.
I knew that was really aggressive doing that.
Wow.
But
Fire
Yeah,
after
get that
sure
right
on
there.
track and in the air.
I
Like
backed
you hit
out.
the bumper and it kicked you to the wall.
Well, yeah, I did a real aggressive break, I believe.
That's race to start the season, I'll tell you that.
No, I never hit the brake. Never mind. Did I hit the clutch? No. I thought I hit the brake.
We talked about the 52 a lot this race, at least early on, talking about he
wasn't going to let me go high or up the middle.
Over, and that has certainly been the case. Dylan Bryant
Could have
picking
been
up
worse
the
than
win
that,
here.
though.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. You could have been backwards.
Excited to congratulate.
We made it to the finish, though.
Yes, sir.
That guy's in North Carolina. Dylan Bryant.
We've got trucks littering the front straightaway here. Usually it's just the
Dylan Mad Max Bryant.
I don't know
Todd Cleek. You got Stenhoused. LOL.
Step aside here. We're going to get
Todd
a break out of the
Cleek.
way. We'll be back with our top.
You got Stenhoused. LOL.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off there.
Right,
thank
Ryan,
you.
Shut it down.
Yep. Thank you, Repeat. See you next time.
You got it, sir. Have a good night.
You too.